YouTube, honey, y'all know I'm coming to y'all with the mess, and it's Tuesday. I thought we was done with Messy Mondays, but I knew when I watched Married to the Medicine on Sunday, because I watched it twice, and I knew that we was going to be in here talking about no other than Dr. Jackie. Now, before we get into the mess, y'all see my copy, right? Hey, y'all see my copy, right? Hey, y'all see my copy, right? Y'all already seen it. Y'all seen it, okay? Now, we're here to talk about Dr. Jackie and the mess that she put her foot in the other night now. And let me tell y'all something. Now, Dr. Jackie is a women's physician. She births the kids and take care of the mother's body. She's an OBGYN, and she stands on her statue as a doctor. She's Candy's doctor. She's the Brat's doctor. She's the Judy's doctor. She's everybody's doctor in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? She's everybody's doctor, which is crazy to me. It's like Dr. Jackie is the only one that these females decide that they want to go to. But I don't know about after today if they're going to feel like they want to go there. But let's get into what the neighborhood talk is talking about. Let's get into the footages. Now, y'all see what the headline says. It says, "What do y'all think? Fans call out Dr. Jackie for a resurfaced clip of her saying black women can be dramatic and cry wolf during a pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there is a true problem when there is a true problem." So let's get into what her and Dr. Heavenly was talking about in this old clip. And honey, now let me tell y'all something. Y'all know me. And what I always tell y'all is something always in the comments. Remember I said that. Now let's get into this.
Dramatic. And that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic. And that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain. And you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes
now, baby, when I'm telling you this resurfaced clip came back to bite Dr. Jackie in her ass, honey. Because on the recent episode of Married to the Medicine, Dr. Jackie met up with, she didn't meet up with nobody. She had a Zoom call with the Vice President, Kamala Harris, on issues dealing with black females passing away during childbirth. And they're trying to put something together where they can make that so black women is not passing away at childbirth at a rapid rate. Black women, when they're in childbirth, they pass away more often than any other ethnicity background. So let's go on to what the people on the Twitters is saying, because their fingers is working. Their fingers are working. Dr. Jackie, absolutely not. She is a doctor. She is to see her patients and believe her patients until the science says otherwise. You don't make nasty generalizations like this, especially against black women who have historically been mistreated. And I agree. How you gonna stand? And you know what? And that's another thing we're gonna talk about when people stand on something. I'm gonna need y'all to sit down at this point. Don't stand on nothing, okay? I said that on Instagram today. I'm gonna need y'all to stop standing on something. Ever since King stood on truth and stood on business, everybody feel like they want to stand on something. Just sit down, have a seat. Don't stand on nothing. Dr. Jackie, all of a sudden now you want to meet up with Camilla to go through this and have this whole change of heart. Let's keep going. It's hard. It's a harsh reality and pill to swallow, but from a medical standpoint, from working in the ER 5+ years, excuse me, y'all, 5+ years, direct patients contact with pregnant people as well. A lot, not all, put a lot of patients in general, men, women of all races, have a tendency to dramatize their symptoms. Now, this young man said he worked in the medical field 5+ years. Men, women of all races, they have a tendency of being dramatic with their symptoms. Now, you know why? You said you worked in the ER for 5+ years. I don't know where this young man worked at in the ER, but I am here in New York City. And I feel like sometimes, because the doctors are so overworked and so drained, I feel like they take their little sweet time dragging their feet through the patients. And a lot of patients feel like if they don't make it dramatic, then they won't get they won't get a faster diagnosis. You understand? And they feel like in order to make the doctor move faster, they have to be dramatic, okay? And this is why I just get straight to the point. If I feel like you're not moving fast, then I'm calling a union. I don't even have time to play no games with y'all in the ER. I just start blogging off rip, because you don't even know who I am. I don't know who you are, and I'm connected to a lot of people. So therefore, if I feel like somebody is dragging their feet or standing around, a lot of people be standing around in these emergency rooms having conversations because they feel like, oh, I worked enough hours in X, Y, and Z. A lot of these doctors are overworked and pushed to the metal. So I'm just talking about the whole ER experience. And it does happen a lot in ERs. But to say that for Dr. Jackie to say that a pregnant woman is being dramatic, Dr. Jackie, I ask a question. Have you ever been pregnant? Now, I'm not trying to be funny, because if you watch Married to the Medicine, then you already know that she's not getting pregnant no time soon. So for her to sit up there and never had the experience of pregnancy, I don't understand how she can tell what's so dramatic and what's not. You can't take every person as the same. Every patient is not the same. So one may have high blood pressure, one may not. One may have sugar diabetes for that term of her pregnancy, one may not. You can't judge a book by its cover. Oh, she's pregnant, she's about to give me all of these things, or because she just wants a day off, or this and that and the third. You let the science do that. But for you to turn around and then say, well, you know, black women, like, what? Because I think that's what she said, right? Matter of fact, let's go back to Dr. Jackie and what she said to Heavenly. Because I don't want to sit up there and jump down Dr. Jackie's throat. I like Dr. Jackie. But sometimes when it come to women and being pregnant, for her to say that then, and then all of a sudden meet up with the vice president now, it's totally two different things. You talking out the side of your face. Let's go back.
As African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, and that.
Like I said, she said as African American women. So you trying to tell me now? You see what the young man said in his Twitter. He said of all ethnic backgrounds, right? No, Dr. Jackie is going over here and she's putting a label on black women as a black woman herself. I don't understand how you can say black women are being traumatic or being dramatic or whatever and saying they symptoms or whatever as being pregnant when you don't even know what the feeling is like. You don't know of such feeling. You sound like you talking out the side of your neck in this clip. And that's the problem. But you talking out the side of your neck though, love. You don't know what feeling is like to have a baby. You don't know. You can only work on your patients that are having kids. So how dare you say what you say and then meet up with Camilla a couple of years down the road, which leads us up to today's events. You just had that Zoom call on Sunday's night episode. So how can you possibly say that we as black women are... So you trying to tell me, are you only treating black women? Because here's the top tea, Jackie. Now here's the hot tea. I know it's other ethnicity backgrounds in Atlanta besides black women. Why is it that... Yeah, I'm really about to go now. I'm going now. How dare you say that and then we only see you treat black women? How dare you? How dare you? So there's no Chinese women living in Atlanta. There's no white women living in Atlanta. There's no Hispanic women living in Atlanta. There's no Cubans, no nothing. There's just black people living in Atlanta, Jackie, that you just put a label on and send them on their way? How dare you? How dare you say we have a problem with being dramatic? No, we only be dramatic when need be. Like, how dare she say that? Now, let's speed forward to the clip and the Zoom call that was about this whole topic at hand. Let's go to the clip first, and then I'm going to show you something, because like I said, it's always in the comments. Let's go.
In the world, the United States of America, we have the highest rates of maternal mortality. That black women in our country in this era are 3 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. I think it's inexcusable.
It certainly shouldn't be that way. And what I really want us to do is just make sure we are talking about it.
We have been fighting for states to expand Medicaid coverage. We need all the states to sign on, and we need to let moms know that they're actually entitled to Medicaid coverage for up to 12 months of postpartum care, and that's one of the things that we need to get the word out. We also set up a hotline for mothers to have support in terms of emotional and mental health. So I'll give you that number, and let's make sure we get that out also. It's 1-833-TLC-MOM. And hosting the wealthiest countries in the world, the United States of America, we have the highest rates of maternal mortality. That black women in our country in this era are 3 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. I think it's inexcusable.
It certainly shouldn't be that way. And what I really want us to do is just make sure we are talking about it.
We have been fighting for states to expand Medicaid.
Jackie, when this got posted to the blogs, shout out again to the Neighborhood Talk. When this Zoom call got posted to the blogs, everybody was clapping for you. We were rooting for you. You were the doctor. Oh, Dr. Jackie. Oh, Dr. Jackie. But then somebody went and dug up what she said. Let's go to what she said. Then somebody went and dug up this out the gates of pure hell. And you know what the funny part about it is? When I watched it on Sunday, right? My daughter said, Jackie dead wrong, but that's not what she said before. She definitely said that. And then today, Tuesday, right? And boom, here we are with something that the world don't dug up. So your face here and your face with Kamala Harris as you sit up there and stand on there and speak and talk as you bang your chest as a doctor because y'all feel like y'all God. Some of y'all. You sat up there. Now let's play this clip one more time, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all what I found in the comments.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic. And that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo, but I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor.
You know what I don't like about this clip? She said it twice. She doubled down on African American women. She kept putting that label on us. You know that, right? And then you sat with Kamala, who's supposed to be an African American woman. And I do say supposedly, and I say that lightly, that, yeah, only thing I see in Kamala Harris is that she's a female. And that's it. I don't know what she's supposed to be. I don't know what y'all want us to take her as. But no, that's not me. Anywho, Jackie stood on her 10 toes and doubled down on it. Even after Heavenly said, well, I don't know what you're talking about because that's not me. Oh, I'm not talking about you per se as an African American woman. I'm talking about the other African American women. That's what she says. So let's go to what I found in the comments because now I'm sick of Dr. Jackie and I'm never going to really look at her the same. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the problem. Y'all sit on these reality shows and y'all want to be looking so perfect, and I got the perfect life, but I'm the perfect doctor, and I'm a perfect this, and I got all these celebrity clientele, patients, and this and that and the third. And then y'all turn right around, and then Twitter goes up and digs up from the gates of hell your whole past, and then bring it to the forefront. And then now you want to back out and say, oh no, I said that then. I may have been wrong, but this is what I'm standing on today. No. You stood 10 toes down on African American women, black women. You finger pointed us and put the label on us and then tried to send us out the door with the label on us, beloved. Now, this is the part where you say, this is an exclusive. Your patient was in the comments, Dr. Jackie. Oh, yes. Your patient was in the comments. And this is what she had to say. This here is one of Dr. Jackie patients, allegedly. I skimmed through the pictures and things of that nature. But I'm going to say alleged. This is your patient. Let's read what she had to say. So this is the reason I almost got up out of here. I'm going to say got up out of here. In your care, huh, Jackie? And then she asks Dr. Jackie, because this is how you felt? I am still traumatized by my experience of you telling you over and over how I didn't feel right, how exhausted I was, and how your response to me was, I was just lazy. And I would have a lazy baby, and I just needed to go to go. Wait a minute. I'm gonna read it again because now I'm astonished because now I don't read this post 10 times before I even brought it to y'all. I'm gonna start reading it again because I need y'all to hear exactly what. If y'all watch Married to the Medicine, this goes all together. So this is why almost DIED. In your care, huh, Jackie? Then she asked the real Dr. Jackie. 'Cause this is how you felt? I am still traumatized by my experience of you telling me over and over how I didn't feel and how exhausted I was, how your response to me was, I was just lazy. And I would have a lazy baby. And I just needed to exercise. This is so triggering. I am literally shaking and crying. You are the problem. I would be DEAD. Now, if y'all look at Dr. Jack, if y'all look at Married to the Medicine, right? I'm going to leave that post on the screen because I need y'all to read it in y'all thoughts as I'm talking to y'all. If y'all watch Married to the Medicine, Dr. Jackie used to do these things, right? Where she used to do like these exercise challenges, these little boot camps where they had to do like exercises and stuff of that nature. Oh, let's get the heart going and eat healthy. If you look at Dr. Jackie, right? Dr. Jackie has been through some things. I think Dr. Jackie was even, she was even a cancer patient at one point. Don't get me wrong. Don't take my word for it, but if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Jackie used to be, because I remember her doing the whole cancer thing too. And that's the reason why she did it, because she was a cancer patient and X, Y, and Z. Right? So, like I said, she used to do these little boot camps and things of that nature. And I didn't like when Heavenly, the same one that was just sitting there talking with her in the first slide that we watched, who's a doctor on the show, she's a dentist. And she used to come on the show and like clown Jackie and nitpick with her weight and say that she really don't eat like that and X, Y, and Z. Another doctor used to come on the show and clown her. I didn't even understand how they even got to where they are today on the show, because I would have I'm not even being bothered with her. You know what I'm saying? But this is a reality, quote, in the air show. So like I said, she used to do these little boot camps and things of that nature. I know she opened up her practice because the brat was just on the show with Judy, and how she was asking the brat, what have you been eating, and is your health, and you got to stay healthy for the baby, and X, Y, and Z. Now, this patient here is not no celebrity, right? But for her to say that she's still traumatized, shaking and crying about how she felt in your care, how dare you call a pregnant woman lazy? But then if y'all go watch the last couple of episodes of Married to the Medicine, she literally sat there and told the brat, oh, what have you been doing? I feel like you've been doing too much, and X, Y, and Z. You told the brat she needs to sit down. And then you're going to tell another patient that's not a celebrity to go exercise? How does that work? How does that work? But then, on the other note, because you felt like, oh well, let me X, Y, and Z, I guess you felt like, oh, yeah, this tablet just doing what they want to do, child. So you told the brat she need to go have a seat. Now, I'm not trying to say everybody is the same, but the way you treat your celebrity patients and the way you treat your regular patients is crazy. It's telling. And for this lady to sit up here and say that she's traumatized by what you said to her during her pregnancy, and how she said she would have DEAD because of you, that's crazy. And everybody was in the comments underneath this one post saying, oh my God, we happy that you're here to talk about it. Another comment said, oh, I knew that one of the patients was going to be in here. This is what I was looking for. Me too. A lot of people was in her comments wishing her well, X, Y, and Z. And she made sure to at you, Dr. Jackie. And I'm going to tell you this, Dr. Jackie. I know that you seen her when she added you, because this is why she added you, so you can see it. So you can't say you didn't see the comment. Or are you going to ignore her like you did when she was pregnant? Ooh. No, I'm shady, child. I'm just saying, is she going to ignore this lady like she did when she was pregnant? Because that Dr. Jackie wasn't underneath that comment. I'm going to tell you that right now. She wasn't there. The regular people were there, wishing her well, happy that she's still here amongst the people, and, you know, wishing her luck with her health now that she don't have the baby and everything of that nature. You would have thought Dr. Jackie would have been in there saying that she's sorry and things of that nature. No. You wasn't over there saying that you were sorry. No. You're going to act like you didn't see it. Because now Twitter is all over your body. Twitter's all over you. So now you're going to act like you didn't see this comment underneath the neighborhood talk. You're going to act like you didn't know that she added you. She added you from your Instagram name, The Real Dr. Jackie. So it's very weird. Very much weird how she treats her regular patients and her celebrity patients. Very weird. Y'all tell me what you think about it in the comments. Because I already know Dr. Jackie was dead wrong for labeling black women, period. She ain't say my patients. She ain't say women. She said African American women, black women. That's what she said. She put a label right on y'all back. These are the doctors that we don't need to put labels on us. How you going to say with Kamala Harris, we need to do better and make sure X, Y, and Z, but yet Twitter dragging you right now for an old clip? This is why you need to watch your words. Watch your words. Because I knew it was coming. I was just waiting. Because I watched Married to the Medicine from when it started to now. And you know what the bad part about all this was? After her Zoom call, she met up with the girls and they was at the winery and things, and she was so happy, and the girls was all clapping and cheering for her, and yes, Dr. Jackie was on the I thought the way they was carrying on a couple of episodes ago when they talked about this, I thought Kamala Harris was just going to be on the show, child, the way they was talking. But it was a Zoom call, and it was cute. But are you going to have an answer for this right here, Dr. Jackie? Are you? Because I want to know. We the people want to know, are you going to answer this young lady right here? Who was your patient? Now, I don't know if she's still her patient or what. But She's traumatized, Dr. Jackie, from the experience that you gave her. Oh, interesting. It's crazy. Well, YouTube, my name is Eve DeWeave. Tell me what you think about everything that I don't spoke on. I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe. Later.